Getting rich is easy if. Getting rich is pretty simple. I have 10 things that if you implemented these 10 things today, you will start to become wealthy. The issue is people don't do them. People don't do these 10 things. They're simple. They're 10 things that anybody can do starting right now to begin to get rich. My name's Nate Jones. If you like this type of content, I post a video every day on how to start a business, how to grow a business, and how to get your money right. So if you like that type of content, hit like and subscribe. Let's jump into this. Number one, getting rich is easy if you stop spending more than you make. This is simple. Every single month, you need to be cash flowing your paycheck. Cash flowing your paycheck means, hey, I brought in $4,000, I spent $3,500, I saved $500. You need to be looking at your bank statement. I use Excel to track all my finances, and I look at how much money I have coming in from my businesses, all the way down to my personal, and I'm cash flowing everything every single month. I make sure that I keep my expenses in check so I continue to make more money. Very simple. Number two, getting rich is easy if you stop driving luxury cars. I am such a pet peeve when it comes to cars because it's one easy thing that you can control. You can easily control getting from point A to point B. You can drive a Honda instead of a Mercedes. You can drive a Toyota instead of a BMW. You don't need the fanciest top of the line, top trim car. That is so stupid. You're blowing money. You could be buying a $30,000 car instead of a $45,000 car. You could be driving a used car that's $15,000 at low mileage instead of a $30,000 car. You can really save yourself a ton of money by the car you drive. You're not fooling anybody. When I see somebody with a nice, luxurious car, I think they're probably broke because in most cases they are broke. Most cases, they don't have any money because they're too busy trying to look around and make everybody else look at them like they're rich when they ain't rich. You ain't rich, you're broke. Stop buying and driving a luxury car. On the same vein, stop buying luxury clothing and luxury handbags. Nobody cares what your purse looks like when your bank account's empty. Nobody cares that you look great when your bank account looks bad, okay? So stop spending money on that stuff and go with the bare necessities. There's a lot you can do on a budget to look great. You don't have to wear Louis Vuitton to look amazing, okay? Usually people who are wearing luxury clothes don't have money in the bank because they blow it all on that stuff, okay? So stop buying that stuff if you want to get rich. Number four, getting rich is easy if you start investing early. There's this thing called compound interest that you have to let your money work for you. When you put it in there early, you get the benefit of how time elapses and the marketplace continues to go up. Real estate goes up. The S&P 500, top 500 stocks have gone up over 10% average on 30 years. You compound that over 20 years. If you have money in there and you keep investing into it, that's how you become rich. You become rich when you're disciplined, when you're young, even though you don't have much, even though you may only have $200 to invest every single month. It doesn't matter. Put it in there. $200 a month is $2,400 a year. Over 10 years compounded, that's over 40 to 50 grand that you've saved that is invested for your retirement. Okay, so make sure that you invest early. Number five, getting rich is easy if you keep improving yourself. I see so many people, they improve enough to get a decent job that keeps them in the middle class, and they stay there. They don't read books, they don't take seminars, they don't take any courses, they don't try to improve themselves, get certifications, maybe go back and get a little bit more education to be able to go in their boss's office or to go into another industry or another career path that pays them more money. They get complacent and they get stuck where they're at, and they accept where they're at, and they stop improving themselves, and they wonder why they never get a raise. Why would I pay you more when you're the same person you were 10 years ago? Improve yourself today and you will make more money. Number six, getting rich is easy if you continue to ask for a raise or you network to a new company. Every time before I started my business, I had three jobs, and every single job I got because I knew somebody, because I networked and I put myself out there, and it came with more money every time. I jumped 10 to 15 to 20 grand every time I moved jobs because I networked. It wasn't because somebody just sprung me out and said, oh, there he is, he's really good. No, you have to network. It's not necessarily how much you know, it's who you know. If you can get somebody to introduce you to a new career or a new job that'll pay you more, they're going to hire that person that they believe is a good risk. And if you can get somebody's recommendation, that is worth their weight in gold. So make sure you network to a new company. Or if you're doing a great job and you haven't asked for a raise in a while, some people don't ask for a raise. You should be asking for a raise every year. Have you seen our economy? Have you seen our inflation? You should be getting a raise. You deserve a raise. Ask for it. So many people don't ask for raises. If they ask for it, they'd be surprised. The boss doesn't know that you want a raise. That's why you got to ask. He's not assuming he's running his business, and the last thing he's thinking about is paying you more. You have to remind him that. Getting rich is easy if, number 7 here, you own a business or own real estate. Really, the golden goose of becoming wealthy, becoming rich, is owning something. If you own something, you have equity. That's what ownership is, equity. Ownership in a business, that could be you starting a business, you buying a business, you investing in a business, investing in a stock in the stock market. That could also be you buying real estate. Real estate goes up over time, and if you rent it out, it has cash flow. So owning something allows you to build your wealth really, really quickly. Even if you own the right business, that business can be sold for a multiple of the profit. And some people I know that have sold their business for $7 to $10 million because they grew it. Instead of working for somebody else and growing their business, they grew a business that they could sell. They reap the reward instead of their boss reaping the reward for the business that they grew for that person. Okay? So look into my channel. I have tons of videos on how to start businesses. I constantly provide content and post videos about how to own businesses or how to buy businesses, how to start businesses with little to no money. So if you like that and you want to get rich and you want to start looking into that, ownership of businesses, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, going into number 8 here, getting rich is easy if you stop making excuses. I see this so many times on my channel. I post a video about, how to get rich or something, and people comment below. They're like, well, it's because the elite are holding us back. It's because the politics are holding us back. You don't know my situation, blah, 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 blah. I don't care what your situation is, okay? I empathize if something happened to you that shouldn't have happened to you. I get it. I'm sorry. But the situation is over, and you're letting that situation hold you back. You're letting your excuses hold you back. This country that we live in America, still presents great opportunities for you to be successful. And when you're making excuses, what you're doing is you're taking your legs out from underneath you. You're not allowing yourself to go forward and move forward and start improving your life. You're giving up. You're throwing your hands up and you're saying, well, what's the point? Well, the point is you can improve and you can find success. And if you continue to make excuses, you'll never be successful. I say this, if a man or a woman wants to be successful, all they got to do is put their mind to it and start to improve their life and take any excuse that creeps up, throw it to the side, and you will begin to be successful. Getting rich is easy if, number 9, you understand how money works. Money works for you when you put it to work. When I invest money, my money makes money when I don't sleep. My money continues to grow when I don't have to work anymore. When you put your money to work when you're younger and you continue to put it to work, eventually you don't have to work because your money's working so hard for you. Right now, what's the opposite is so many people are working so hard for their money, and their money never works hard for them because they never put their money to work. You got to put your money to work if you want your money to grow. So put it to work so you don't have to work in the future, okay? Getting rich is easy if you do that. Getting rich is also easy if, number 10, you listen and read books on money. Some of the best books that I've ever read here. Let me see, it's over here. The Millionaire Next Door and Tony Robbins' Unshakable. This talks about how investing just a little in the S&P 500. Warren Buffett suggests the S&P 500. Very easy approach for you building wealth today. I highly recommend this book. I'm not paid by any of these people. I'm recommending it because I've read it and I had a lot of success from it. Millionaire Next Door will change your mindset to stop thinking that you have to drive a nice car, you have to wear nice clothing to be rich. That they also say the average millionaire, most millionaires, the car that they drive is a Ford or a Chevy or a Toyota. They don't drive luxury vehicles. Often the people with luxury vehicles have no money in their bank account. So read this book, Millionaire Next Door, and this book, Unshakable by Tony Robbins, and you will begin to learn the tools of the trade. Unfortunately, we weren't taught about money and how to grow it and how to become rich, how to become wealthy in school. So it's up to you for you to understand that your future is dependent on you and the knowledge that you have in this world. I would love to provide knowledge for you. So if you haven't done so already, please hit subscribe. And if you got value out of today's video, I will be posting videos every day except for Sunday at 1:15 p.m. Look out for them, and I might help you in your destination towards success and wealth. Thank you.